Blog Talk Radio.
So let's get to it. I logged in here about 10 minutes ago, and I saw there was like already 10 people here 10 minutes ago. So I guess there's a lot going on. People want to share some stuff in the community, right? So I'm going to get to you guys in a minute. Before I do, though, I want to make a couple quick announcements. Come to the webinar tonight. As a matter of fact, don't just come to the webinar tonight. What I want you to do is invite people to the webinar tonight. There was a little while ago, I think maybe an hour or two ago, that I posted on the Facebook page the actual swipe file to make it easy on you guys. I imagine some of you guys are sitting there, you're having your coffee, you're making the decision. Should I listen to what Joe said? Should I turn on the nightmare that is known as the Fox News Network? Should I turn on CNN? Or should I read 10 pages of The Slight Edge? What should I do? What should I do with my time? So I says, well, I got an idea. How about if I just post on the Facebook page the actual swipe file, so as people are sitting there checking on their Facebook in the morning, voila, there it is. Don't even have to check the email that was sent out to you this morning that not only has the swipe file link in there, I'm pretty sure, but I do know that it has the link to the Halloween giveaway. I do know that the link is in there for the brand new daily marketing plan. And I do know that the swipe file is in there for the premium upgrade. So, but I was sitting here this morning, another thing is, so come to the webinar tonight, and I'll get to a minute, I'm going to tell you exactly what was going on in my noodle this morning. Get to the webinar tonight, and here's why. You'll make some money if you invite some people, because the report is in, right? We got a report early this morning that the people who bought the premium upgrade are, because in the premium upgrade, there's a sales funnel in there, and there's some traffic training in there, there's some Twitter training in there that is like off the hook, right? And last night it was like, whoa. Sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for, because that thing is performing at a very high level. People were making money overnight. There's a lot of excitement about that premium upgrade. So, the other thing I want you to know about the webinar tonight, not only will you have magnificent results if you use the webinar, if you send people to the webinar tonight, because the webinar is going to rock. We have Vincent Ortega again there tonight, and we'll have Adam Whiting will be there. And, of course, me, yours truly, will be rocking the pinkest headband you have ever seen. I'm sitting here this morning with my pink headband. I'm loving my pink headband so much that I'm going to wear it everywhere I go. Now, because this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's what the pink stuff is about, the ribbons, the shirts, the football shoes that the NFL guys are wearing, right? It's everywhere. Pink golf clubs, I see some of these golfers. It's breast cancer awareness. It's something we all should be aware of. My sister-in-law, Susan, she has survived it. And I know I talked to some people on the radio show who are survivors of breast cancer. It is like a monster that can be defeated, right? Early testing, and I'm wearing my pink headband throughout the rest of the month. If I go to a restaurant, to a movie, if I'm going to the hockey game on Saturday night, I'm sporting my pink headband for breast cancer awareness. So I know this last couple of days there's been some controversy. Is it purple? Is it lavender? The headband that I've been wearing. As a matter of fact, you can see my headband. I wore my headband in a little video that you see at the top of the Halloween contest video. If you go into your member back office, we sent you the link this morning. Here's where the Halloween contest is. You'll see there I am explaining in 6-7 minutes exactly what the contest is. But there's that headband. All the controversy around the headband. Is it pink? Is it lavender? Is it purple? Some guy was celebrating the Minnesota Vikings last week because he's like, oh, I love your purple headband. Enough of that, though. Couple cool things. There is a website. As a matter of fact, I haven't mentioned it in a long time, and I was working on it this morning. My bad. I take responsibility for letting it go. But there's a website. It's called Radio Leverage Live, and there's a link to this. in the brand new daily marketing plan, there is a link to Radio Leverage Live. And Radio Leverage Live is it's a calendar of every single event that we have on Radio Leverage, and we include the webinars in there. Okay, so if you go look, I'm building it through the end of the year because nothing changes here. Because we're always here, we're always consistent. When I was updating the calendar, I'm like, well, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is Radio Leverage. I'm like, well, I'll just book this thing out so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the year because we're going to be here. You can count on it, right? So check that out, Radio Leverage Live. That's where you'll find all of the events, and it's going to continue to be up there. It looks a little crowded there already because we've added the Thursday night webinars there. And there's a link there. Okay, people are going to come across that link. Right, they're going to come across that link, and so we left the username blank. Okay, when talking about the Thursday evening webinars, right? The Thursday evening webinars, tonight's webinar, you've been sent a swipe file. You're told what to do. Send this swipe file. Send this to your list. And when somebody receives your email, when somebody receives the email we asked you to send, we told you to send. And by the way, if you send it, you get points. You get points for sending the email. By the way. And did you notice that everyone got points yesterday because we were a little late getting the contest leaderboard up? So everybody got points. So those of you guys who are listening here today, swish, it's a 3-pointer just for showing up on the radio show. Go ahead, give yourself 3 points. Congratulations. And you get points for sending out the webinars, right? And here's what happens when you send out the webinar to your list. The invite to your list, the swipe file, the webinar invitation that you see in Facebook, that you see in your member back office. When you cut, paste, and customize with your own custom links and send it to your list, and that individual clicks that they're going to attend, you own them, sort of. Yeah, sort of. Okay, you've captured their information, and that person is coded. That person is connected to you. They may decide later, right? They're connected. Okay, they click the link and they say, okay, I'm going to the webinar, and maybe they didn't make the webinar. Maybe tomorrow or maybe on Saturday they're going to have the time to go watch the webinar. They click to go watch the replay of the webinar. They're still coded to you. It's working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right, now something else, and we're going to get to it in a minute here. I'm going to bring you guys out, those of you who have been patiently waiting for already 15, 20 minutes to get here. We talk about the concept of what you think about is what you bring about. Okay, what is it that you're thinking about? What is it? Remember maybe a month ago, we were talking to Greg Chambers about, what you focus on is what expands. And I said, yeah, dude, and that's why your waistband is getting bigger because you're focused on those raspberry muffins we're having fun. Remember, we love to have fun here. But the concept is that what you put your time and your attention and your focus on expands. It really does. How about this one? Thoughts are things. How about this one? What you think about is what you bring about. These are cliches because they are true. I know many of you have heard of that law of attraction, and science has tried to debunk the law of attraction, but it's a metaphysical law that what you focus on and what you give your time and your attention to is what expands, what shows up. And so, this morning I was having a little bit of fun, right? Love fun. And I came across something on Facebook, on our Facebook page. And here's Derek Knight. I'm going to say your name because you put it on Facebook. Here's what Derek Knight put on Facebook. Are you ready? Just a couple of weeks in, and have had confirmation from support that everything is set up and ready to go. Already seeing more than 500 new friends on Facebook, followed Vincent's video on Twitter account and gained 140 plus followers. Never felt so popular. This is fantastic. 300 plus hits and 7 leads in Traffic Authority. We have a great community this is. I love being part of it. Thank you. What a great community this is. I love being part of it. Thank you. That's what Derek Knight wrote, okay? And then this morning, here's what and I had some fun with this. I'm going to ask you guys for permission. No, I'm going to ask for forgiveness because I've already done it. Sam Heath says on Facebook, he goes, I got email notification of a $50 commission 3 weeks ago. Still not paid to my e-wallet. This was for a traffic package sale. I have already contacted support, quote unquote, and took it over 2 weeks to get an answer, and then only after I bugged the crap out of them. Then he goes on to say what his username is, and he said, I'd really appreciate it if you could look into this. And I responded to him. I said, Sam, you've been bugging the crap out of support? I'm on the radio every day helping people with issues like yours, Sam. Come on the radio show and we'll get you straightened away and your agony will be gone. In the meantime, I did go right into the support desk. I said, Carl, what's up, man? Here's an issue. I sent the issue to Carl in our support desk. Carl is a guest on our radio show. He comes out here once in a while helping people come up with some situations. And Carl says, I'm looking into this, Joe. He goes, I'm on this. And he goes, by the way, that sale was made on the 28th of September, not 2 weeks ago. And so I went in and I said this to Sam this morning. I said, "Oh, Sam, you are bumming me out. The sale you are referring to was made on September 29th, which is like 16 days ago, which is not 3 weeks, unless you're using some newfangled calendar. Dude." And then I put a video. I love this video. It's the simmer down video. Simmer down now. My point is, what am I focusing on here, ladies and gentlemen? Should I be focusing on this unbelievably cool, what we heard this morning from Derek Knight? Just a couple of weeks in, I've had confirmation from support. Everything is set up and ready to go. Already seeing more than 500 friends on Facebook, following Vincent's video on Twitter, and gained 140 plus followers. Never felt so popular. This is fantastic. 300 plus hits and 7 leads. What a great community this is. I love being a part of it. Thank you. And what I say to you, Derek Knight, is you are welcome. Because I'm feeling blissful when I listen to what Derek is talking about here. But then on the other hand, I know about our ninjas. I know how hard everybody works. I know how much everybody believes. And then I know guys like Carl Carl sent me a note. He goes, you know what, dude, I was here till 2:30 in the morning, I think it was. 2:30 in the morning. Okay, East Coast time. What were you doing at 2:30 in the morning, ladies and gentlemen? Carl was sitting at his desk still sorting out some coding for the contest that is currently running. And then he goes, but I'm back here at 8:30. Was here, and this guy's, and then I got to deal with guys like, so I see this guy Sam, who's just full of it, right? You want to talk about crap? Sam is full of crap. You guys know how long it takes to get your money into the e-wallet. You got to place the order, then the order has to place, then there's a 7-day wait to make sure there's no chargebacks. We're right in the wheelhouse, but there's Sam out there. I think I'll rain on everybody's parade. So I'm just asking. I'm not even going to ask for permission, right? I'm just going to ask for forgiveness. If you guys think I'm too rough on guys like Sam, if you think I'm too cocky, tell me to simmer down. All right. There's a lot more stuff I want to share with you guys, but what we'll do is, because I have so many people in the queue, and I know many of you are excited and you have questions, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get right to it, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to say the last 4 digits of your telephone number, okay? And when I do, I want you to pop out quickly and give me your first name, the city, the state, and the country that you're calling from, and be prepared. Okay, last couple of days we've had people, we bring them off, they're kind of surprised. They're like, oh, wait, what's my question? I could hear them shuffling some paper. Be prepared, okay? Because like yesterday, we were here for 2 hours, and I know that some people waited 2 hours to get their turn. And so we want to move it, man. We want you guys doing revenue-generating activity, which is like sending swipe files and going through some of the video and getting yourself better educated and doing the Twitter work and posting the Facebook events. I love having you guys here. We love being here. But I want you guys to do some revenue-generating activity. I love being here, though. I'll stay here all day with you guys. But so be prepared when I call your name, okay, or when I say the last 4 digits of your phone number. And if you have a technical question, send it into support, okay? If you're really, really stuck, of course, we take questions here. We do take questions. But, come on. Here's this guy, whatever. He's so inconsequential, I forgot his name already, who's, making a ruckus about something that happened it happened like 16 days ago? Was it 17 days ago? Which is not 3 weeks. And so it's like, come on, man. So save that kind of stuff, okay? So I'll say the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You say the first name, city, state, or the country you're calling in from, and then just let her rip. We'll move through these quickly because there's a bunch of you guys in the queue, hundreds of you online, hundreds of you. Also, we are broadcasting live right now at radioleverage.com. If you're listening live right now, it's 8:14 a.m. on the West Coast, 11:14 Eastern Standard Time. If you're listening live right now I invite you, if you have a question or a comment right now, you can pick up the telephone and you can dial 914-338-0631, and that will plug you right in here, man. And when you come in here with your telephone, you call and you press 1 on your keypad, and I'll get a notification that you want to jump out and get into and have some fun here with us. So that's the drill. Okay, that's the drill. And by the way, if you're listening right now to a replay, because quite frankly, more of you guys are listening to the replays than coming live, which is perfectly cool. But, if you want to get something off your chest, if you want to tell us how cool it is, if you want to just ask a question, just show up at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, because we're going to be here. And by the way, my name is Joe, if I didn't say that already. I'm the guy with the mic. Okay, so we're going to move. Let's get right into it. 8495, good morning. You're first. How does it feel to be
Hi,
number
Joe.
one?
This is Jerry Nix from Springfield, Missouri. Good morning.
Jerry, how does it feel? How does it feel to be number one?
Well, I'm doing fine. I just got to tell you, I just upgraded. Get this. I just upgraded to the reseller, and I got vents now, and I got all the stuff in the back, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I just want to say, everybody, if you haven't upgraded, go ahead and upgrade. You'll be glad you did.
And Jerry Nix calling in. Thank you very much, Jerry. Where are you from? Did you say Missouri?
Springfield,
Missouri.
Missouri.
So does that make you a Kansas City Royal fan? Are you in that neighborhood, or you don't care? Because the Kansas City Royals, I think, got into the tournament last night. But Jerry, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate the endorsement. You're very, very welcome. Jerry endorsing the premium reseller agreement. Here's what that is, ladies and gentlemen. It's an add-on, okay? It's an add-on. And when you look at Traffic Authority, everything in Traffic Authority is really geared for retail, okay? We want retail customers. We want people who are students and appreciate everything that goes on here. And we've got a brand new trainer we're going to be introducing in a couple of weeks. We're just finalizing the details on a guy who specializes in LinkedIn accounts, building, connecting. Really, really cool stuff, right? And we also have Darren, right, one of the best in the world, who writes email and talks about the psychology of email. Those are retail products. Anybody who's making a living or getting started or is experienced on the internet will benefit from those things. Right, so Traffic Authority, we want people, retail customers, buying traffic. You guys know all that stuff, right? There are a couple things, and this was brought to the table by Adam last week, night before last on the webinar. There are legal issues that have to be considered, right? Did you notice that the reseller agreement, and there's so much content. I mean, you can become a reseller for $20 a month. And did you notice there's no commission paid on that? Because it's against the law. It is against the law. The FTC would be in here in a minute if the company were selling people training materials for this business and making profit on it. Can't do that. That's why the reseller license is only $20 and there's no commission paid. The Traffic Optimizer is really $27 and the company only gets $7. $20 of that 27 is commissionable, and the same thing holds true for our Traffic Academy. It's a $97 upgrade, and $50 is paid out in commission. Pretty generous. I'm sure you'll agree. Well, this reseller, this premium program, it's a $50 per month add-on. And no commission is paid. 100% of that money goes into escrow so that we can fund, for example, this $20,000 giveaway. Already, I'm not going to disclose what it looks like, but you should see the next contest coming up for the holiday season. For December, you want to talk about blowing your mind. Part of the master plan is to incentivize people constantly throughout the year. So how do we bring value to that? Okay, so we're looking, because the margins are so thin. $27 on Traffic Optimizer, company gets $7. How do you operate a behemoth like this company with $7? So there has to be other ways that we can get creative. So this premium deal is you upgrade to premium and you get access to very, very specific, like laser beam focused at Traffic Authority, the opportunity. So, and what Jerry's talking about, and so many people are posting, they're excited on Facebook that they have access now to very specific trainings. What did Vincent Ortega do before he had a list? How did he find followers and get people? He reveals that. Okay, Twitter. Do you know that Twitter account, the gold mine? It's a gold mine if you know exactly what to do, and that's the kind of material that's back there. And there is a sales funnel that I got to report. Adam Whiting, these guys are crazy, man. They don't sleep. They're robots, right? It's like the middle of the night. I get a hit on my Skype, and it's like I'm getting this report that people have been running traffic through the brand new funnel, and results are off the hook. It's like, whoa, we knew that this was going to be cool. Vince is very confident in his story. The editing is crazy. That's what you get with the premium upgrade. Now, somebody posted this morning and said, well, I'm not a premium member yet, so does that mean I can't qualify for the contest? No, everyone's qualified. Everybody's in the contest. Everybody. Whether you're just a reseller for $20 or you're all in for, what is it, $194, everybody's eligible. All right, let's keep it moving now. Looks like Jerry hung up on me. Thank you very much for coming, though, Jerry. We'll go to 5232. You're next up.
Good morning, Joe, and to all the TA leaders and everyone on the call. This is Holly from Los Angeles. How are you?
Holly, we're doing great. Missed you yesterday. I noticed you weren't here. I got your note.
I was on the call, but I don't think you were able to get to me in time, and I was at work, so I had to hang up.
No problem. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. I just wanted to ask a quick question. Okay, so I have several people who are interested, but I actually am bypassing family and friends because, they can be kind of negative at times. And, well, when you've made $10,000, then let me know. So they don't want to get in the very beginning. So anyway, I have a friend of mine who has a sister, and I'm friends with the sister, and long story made short, I was under her in Artist 3 times. So she made all the money, and I was making her money. So she's motivated by money, literally. So once she sees the compensation plan, she'll come over. But I don't want to talk to her first. I'm going to get her brother in first so that her brother can be first, and then we can bring her in. So that'll be amazing. But what can I say to people who are, actually really, 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 skeptical?
You know what? You just got to say, hey, man, go back to whatever it is that you're doing. All right, whatever it is that you're doing. When people are skeptical, that's just part of what it is that we do for a living. Is we have to deal with skepticism. I just ask people, and I don't know, nor do I talk to family and friends. I kind of shy away from it, right? And when people ask me how much money I've made, you know what? If I told you how much, here's my response, my personal response. If I told you how much money I made, you wouldn't believe it anyway. What are you doing to make your dreams come true? Okay, maybe this isn't for you, but are you taking action? Are you doing something that's going to bring you to really what you're looking for? Because does it matter? Does it really matter? When you're looking at something, when you got started here with Traffic Authority, did it matter to you if your sponsor made money or not? And when people say that, here's what I will tell you. When people say that, because I've heard that for years, I'm like, when it comes to our company, I'm like a senior citizen probably because I've been doing this for so long. You know what? Here's what I know is that when somebody says that to me, I'm like, okay, thank you, I will. So when I come back to you and I'm making $10,000 a month, I can count on you. Is that what you're telling me? You're promising me right now, or what's the number? Tell me the number that I got to be making for you to just invest $20 in your future. Okay, but here's the reality. And that is something that if you want to have that discussion, you can have that discussion. But let me give you some truth, Holly. The person who says that to you has no intention of joining you, A, and B, they don't have the basic courage, the human intestinal fortitude to just say no to you. They're not interested. What they're saying to you is no. That's all they're saying, and that's cool. And you'll learn things. One of the great things about our business is this is greater than any education that you can ever get in the world as being a professional direct seller or network marketer. You learn so much about people. This morning I was having a conversation with Zach on Facebook. And Zach, he came right out and said, only 5% of the people are going to have a result. And you're pretty generous there, Zach. 5%, that's correct. If you took a look at what we learned in the email marketing class a couple of weeks ago from Darren, he's like 80% of the people are never going to get started. So those people who are saying to you, well, let me see how much money you make, that's part of the 80%. They're only frustrating you. They're never going to get started. Very rarely will one of those individuals get started. Because what is it going to take? When somebody says that to me, I'm like, dude, I'm not even going to go there because, your mind is so small that you wouldn't believe me if I told you how much money I have made over the years working from home in my pajamas. 5649, you're next up. Good morning. Hello, 5649. Good morning. Oh, man, you've been here for a long time. 5649, did I scare you? Oh, this is heartbreaking for me because 5649 has been in the queue for a half hour. But you snooze, you lose. What does Doug Wellen say? No ticky, no washy. 6009, you're next up.
Hello, Maureen Brubaker from Patterson, Texas. First of all, let me say thank you for wearing the pink headband because I am a breast cancer survivor.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you this morning is, on the emails in the back of the Traffic Authority office, it says link. Exactly what link do we use?
Okay, great. What was your first name again? I'm sorry.
Maudine.
Mardine, thank you very much.
Maudine, yeah, Maudine. Maudine.
Maudine, thank you very much.
Yes.
And I want to congratulate you, a survivor amongst us, my sister-in-law, Susan. It was devastating, and her and her family are living large and having fun. So congratulations, Maudine. I'm wearing the pink headband for you and for your sisters
Thank
and
you.
for all those women out there. And, okay, so here's what it means, okay? There is a unique link to you, Maudine. Okay, you have a unique link. I mentioned it earlier. And here's what it is. Let me pull it up, okay, so I get you guys correctly. The unique link is topsecretmeeting.net. Topsecretmeeting.net / your username. So, Maudine, whatever your username is, when you log in to your Traffic Authority back office, you have a username. You selected a username. You're the only person in the whole universe that owns that username. Okay, you're the only one. And so when you send out the link to people, you send out their link. Here's the link that you send out. And you can just write it straight out on the email, or you can, a couple cool things that will teach you about how to code that and how to make it look pretty and cute. But basically, here is your link that you send. Every one of you guys, here's your link. You send this link. And you can put this on a business card. You can put this on an email. You can put this in the signature of an email when you send an email out, because these links, they're either going to take you to the next, they're always going to take people to a webinar. Okay, it's either going to take them to the webinar that just happened or the webinar that's beginning right now. These links they're dynamic. They always work. And here's your link, Maudine. Write this down. Everybody, if you're unclear on the link, here's your link. We all have the same link, sort of. It's topsecretmeeting.net. Topsecretmeeting.net / and everyone has a unique username. There it is. So it's topsecretmeeting.net / your username. There it is. Maudine, a survivor. All right, we'll keep it moving. Next up in the queue, we got number one. Is this Frank? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, this is Frank from beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And Joe, you asked a question. You said, what were you doing at 2:30 in the morning? So I'm going to answer it. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I was just getting ready to shut off my computer, but I logged into my Traffic Authority one last time before I did that, and lo and behold, the contest just kind of magically appeared. Mm-hmm. So I signed up. I went to premium, and I saw Vincent Ortega, and I said, I think I'm going to give him a call. Just maybe he's up. So he and I walked through sending out a Facebook invite. Well, not really. I didn't wake him up, but it really felt like he was sitting right next to me while I was doing it. I have two monitors, and I had him on one monitor while I was doing it on the other monitor, and every time he did something, I'd stop him, and I'd go do it on my monitor, and then start him again, and then stop him and do it on my monitor. It was hilarious. And when I went to bed, I thought, did I really speak to him?
That's cool. How interactive is it, right? It's like it actually takes you by the hand, and what a cool thing, right? You're learning a new skill there, man. Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. I just want to brag a little bit. 469 hits, 33 leads.
Cool. That's very good, by the way. Very good. And since I got you here, Frank, you're a baby. Neil McDowell posted this morning. He just said, your radio blast reminds me of Arthur Godfrey. Dude, Arthur Godfrey. God. I thank you. I want to thank you, but Arthur Godfrey, oof, really. And I would prefer, it was like, who's that guy? And here's the rest of the story. Thank you. Good night, that guy that used to broadcast from his car. Frank, listen very much. Paul Harvey. Thank you, Paul Harvey. Thank you, Frank. And thank you, Neil. Arthur Godfrey. I'm going to have to Google Arthur Godfrey and see what that is. Frank, anything else I can do for you this morning, my friend?
No, I already said everything. Let's move it along. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
You're welcome. God bless, Frank. Well, Frank, you've been checking in for a long time. Okay, 0618. There you go, 212. Let's go. Hey.
Hey there, Joe. Hi, team members. This is Gilbert James in New York City. How's everybody doing?
Gilbert, I'm happy to hear you so early in the queue today, man.
Hey, I'm so excited. I had to get in there early today because what my experience was yesterday. Yesterday, first of all, I want to thank you, Joe, for the Daily Show and the rest of the guys, Doug and Adam and Chad and all the guys behind the scenes who are making this happen for all of us in the tribe. Man, yesterday I was getting dressed to go outside to get some fruit. I was in my Speedos, and all of a sudden I heard my phone dinging, ding, ding, ding. And I said, what is that? So I looked at my screen, and it said, hey, this is Traffic Authority. You just got a commission. And so I was really, really lit up. So this is just to say that the system really works. You know, I use the marketing links in the back office, and they really, really work. So that's all I want to say right now because I'm jumping in the shower right now. I've got to go to an appointment. But, hey, Traffic Authority is the winning deal. Don't procrastinate. Get in today. Turn your success beam up. Turn your light on. Turn your faith on, and just stay with it because success is before you, waiting for you. And that's all I want to say right now. Thanks so much, Joe.
Gilbert James, thank you very much. Gilbert James checking in from NYC. Isn't that cool? I love that. And Gilbert, thank you very much for the kudos. And please put a testimonial on Facebook. Listen, if all you guys can just every single time something feels good, every single time you make a commission, every single time you hit a lead, every single time you get one of those aha moments, post it on Facebook. For the first couple times and be like, oh man, do people really care? And am I spelling right? Does this sound stupid? Just do it. Just do the thing, okay? Because you're going to grow. You're going to learn something new. Before you know it, you're one of these people just crazily pounding stuff on Facebook, which is cool. And then the other thing is that you are helping everyone. You're serving yourself because you're getting some confidence, and you're serving everybody because we rely on these testimonials, man. That's why I go on. When I see somebody trying to rain on our parade like that dude this morning telling something that wasn't even true, and what you focus on, I know there are people going to say, oh, see, this guy's been waiting for 3 weeks, and it's like Boulder Dash. So we can overcome some of that negative stuff that appears every once in a while by just telling your truth, man. And your truth is that you're here, you're having a blast, you're making money. 7185, you're next up.
Hello, Joe. This is Orlando Thompson from Muncie, Indiana. How's everything going today?
Orlando, I'm doing good. How are you? I don't know that I've heard you on the radio before, so I'm kind of excited.
Hey, I'm here every day, man, pretty much every day when I can be. I'm the guy also that's been working with Southside Fred, your buddy Southside Fred.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I just want to say a couple of things real quick. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody on the backside that's doing all of that hard work. Man, you guys rock, seriously. Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys have got everything together. This couldn't be any easier. If you can't make money with this, you just can't make money, period.
Thank you.
and second of all, I just want to tell everybody out there, all of the Traffic Authority ninjas, you guys hang in there, man. This thing is going to definitely take off. So just hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. That's all.
Orlando, thank you very much. Orlando with some wise words from Muncie, Indiana. And Orlando, I agree with you. If you can't make, and it takes time, right? It's going to take some time. You got to build a list. We say this all the time. If you took your last $200 and you went to work here and you got to make a phone bill next month and you need to make a sale so you can make that phone bill, I gotta stand behind you because I honor that. I've gone to the pawn shop, man, right? Because that's how broke I was with 2 teenage daughters in a big house. I'm paying for a Ferrari and I can't even rub 2 nickels together. So I had to do something extraordinary, right? I have to go to the pawn shop and pull one time $6,500 out. Okay, so I know what it takes to put it all in. But by the time I did that, I had already had a dozen years of experience. I know what I'm doing. It took me a while to get there, and it will take you a while to get there. And when I first got started, I had to borrow money in our industry way back when I was a youngster, because again, back was against the wall, getting evicted, all that kind of stuff was going on. So I went ahead and borrowed the money, followed the plan, went to work, And I have lived a charmed existence in network marketing. But it will take time. You're so right, Orlando. And I will say this. If you can't make money here, you can make money here. Okay, you can. This is one of those programs that is done for you if you just follow the blueprint. Are you sending out, every single morning, are you sending out the swipe files? Are you getting some traffic? Okay, like, all right, let's say this. You don't have the money to buy a big load of traffic right now. Okay, you don't have $8,000 to get yourself a diamond package. You don't have $1,000 to get yourself a gold package. Well, do you have $50 to get yourself the premium upgrade so you can find out one of the secrets that Vincent Ortega, a guy with I don't know what he's got, 150,000 names on his list. He talks about how he began building a list before he had a list. There are secrets in there. So you can't afford the traffic, get the reseller license, man. There's plenty of ways to get traffic, and the next thing you know, you are on your way to the bank. Thank you, Orlando from Muncie, Indiana, representing for Southside Fred. 2959, you're next up. Good morning.
Carlos Rodriguez from New York City.
Carlos, thanks for hitting me up this morning.
Oh, man, I'm excited. I'm going to get right to it because I know there's probably hundreds of people waiting in line. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to congratulate my business partner, Latchmont Rover 123. He actually brought in his first team member, business partner, and he's actually 65 years young. So congratulations to him. I know he's probably listening. Second, my diamond package commission just came in, so I'm ecstatic. I'll probably do a video in the next couple of hours. I just already posted that in the Facebook, posted it on my wall on Facebook. It's just amazing. It's just amazing how everything is just falling into its place if you follow, like you said, follow the system, follow everything. I want to say this. Most of you people will probably, not everybody, but a lot of you people will, with a $2,000 commission, will probably go shopping, right? Or go buy some clothes, go buy something. Not me. You know where I'm going shopping at? I'm going shopping at the traffic store. Get me some more traffic, So I'm putting mostly like 90% back of every commission that I make back into the business, and I'll probably take 10% just to make sure my daughter is good. But other than that, man, stay plugged in. Congratulations to all the success that we're having. And thank you. Hey. Thank you. Thank everybody on here, and much love and success.
And thank you very much. And absent Bert's presence here, got to send that virtual kiss on the forehead for Carly Rose.
Oh, and she's here. Thank you always for sending love to Carly, man. I appreciate all you guys.
Carlos, thank you very much. And it's so worth it, right? I want to tell you, every once in a while, and I'm like Arthur Godfrey, the guy said, I'm out here every single day, right? I've been out here every single day representing since February when we were in beta launch, right? And every once in a while, I get what I refer to as a chill bump moment, a chill bump. Okay, right now I was getting chill bumps. The hair on my, that chill bump thing, right? I was getting chill bumps listening to Carlos. Carlos, a diamond commission. Now, Carlos said, I'm going to take that $2,000. A diamond commission is $4,000, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so Carlos has a diamond sale, and the way that works, Carlos, not only did you make $2,000 because this is one of your first 6 diamond sales, your first 6 traffic sales, your sponsor made $2,000, or whoever above your sponsor is diamond qualified. Right now, bang the deuce, 2,000 large, $2,000, man. Right there, it is. $2,000, and you made the $2,000, and congratulations. And I know that you're loyal. You're here every single day. You've been showing up every single day. You're posting on Facebook every single day, and you're working as a bartender at night to take care of your family. You're talking to people, and boom shakalaka. I mean, how many drinks do you got to serve to make $2,000? And here you are. You are on the way. And the thing I love about this is you're talking about Latchmont Rover, 65 years young dude. You're celebrating his success. The first thing out of your mouth was throwing some props down to your boy who at 65 years young made his first sale, and then you go, and oh, by the way, I got my diamond commission, so I just picked up $2,000. Dude, you rock, Carlos. And this is proof, right? Like Orlando just said from Muncie, Indiana. If you can't make money here, man, maybe you're because all you got to do is plug and play and follow the system and give it some time. And Carlos is walking, talking proof. 0261. You're next. Hello.
Hi.
02. Hey. Hello.
Hi.
Who's this? Hi. Hi.
My name's Gina. I'm in Miami, Florida.
Gina, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm having a great day. As a matter of fact, I'm up on my soapbox all morning here this morning. As you can hear, I'm fired up.
Nice. Well, I'm pretty new to this, and
Perfect.
I kind of been liking the idea of selling traffic.
Yeah, cool.
And so I've been kind of using that approach towards marketing.
Sure.
And I guess it's a little confusing, like how the traffic works.
Okay. Is that what you're wondering? How the traffic works?
Yeah, like if a retailer were to buy a traffic package, like could they target an audience, or I'm not quite
Gina,
sure how that would work.
Okay. Gina from Miami, Florida. Thank you for calling in this morning. And here's what I want to point out, okay, is yes, I mentioned earlier today in the radio show that we're a retail business, right? And in your member back office, when you log in as a reseller, under the marketing links section, if you go down under the marketing links section, you will see that there are marketing links for retail, okay? So, and these marketing links are your unique links. Everybody has their own set of links, and this is why it's so done for you marketing, right? So you can go into your member back office, Gina, and you can, promote your retail-only link. Now, let me say that right now, according to the estimations that have been put out there by the Direct Selling Association, here in North America, there are approximately 18, give or take, 19 million people online in a home-based business. Okay, so that's your retail customers. Those are your retail customers, are those individuals who are primarily operating a home-based business who rely on bringing people to the table, right? That's what they rely on. They're looking to bring people in, to recruit people, to sponsor people, to enroll people. That's what they're looking for. Those are your customers, those 18 million people. Now, the way that it works, when that individual that you find out there, one of those 18 million, wants to buy traffic, they're going to buy the traffic from you. And they're going to buy the traffic from you at your site, at your retail site. And when they buy the traffic from you, they'll be buying clicks. Let's say they buy 1,000 clicks from you for $1,000. When they set up their campaigns, they will decide where the traffic goes. And what traffic is here, we're basically an email marketing company. So if you have somebody who is, let's say they're operating a business in the health and wellness business, right? And they want to recruit people into their health and wellness business. Well, if they buy 1,000 clicks from you, 1,000 clicks is a $500 commission, okay? Half of that money is paid in commission, but they do get 1,000 clicks. And when they will tell Traffic Authority where they want those clicks or those emails to point to. So let's say they have a website, and the website is about their business and how much money they can make in the business and the benefits of their products. They just need people to see that website, right? So what you will do is, if they buy clicks from you, we will send the clicks to their website of their choice. Okay, if they want to promote, I don't know, if they want to promote Melaleuca or doTERRA or Amway or whatever the case may be, they can send traffic, emails, to whatever website they choose, whatever website they choose. And that's how the retail thing works. And usually our results say, 1,000 clicks is probably going to get 250 to 300 opt-ins, leads. What happens then is out of our control. The cool thing about Traffic Authority is that we've got designers and people who build these websites that know what they're doing. This is like really, really high tech, and it's very scientific stuff. This webinar that this traffic funnel that we just released to the premium members day before yesterday, that's about a $10,000 cash, about $10,000 to build that sales funnel, about $10,000. Not to mention the talent. Okay, that's just the money. Who are you going to give the $10,000 to, right? If you're going to hire an editor to edit your videos, who do you want in there editing your videos? So it's like when you take a look at, the talent and the resources, it's like these are big deals, right? So if somebody buys traffic from you and they're sending their traffic at some, I don't know, I don't want to use the word Mickey Mouse. I don't want to be disrespectful, but there's a lot of websites out there that are just like brochureware, right? It's just words on a page. There's nothing sexy. There's no call to action. There's no reason to click yes. There's no reason to take your credit card out. So, people buy traffic and, results are what they are. Traffic is what it is. We guarantee that these are real human beings clicking a file, opening up and reading, and they have a brain and they're saying, yes, I want more information. Now, when they click that box that says, yes, I want more information, where do they go? If they go to one of our Traffic Authority websites, one of our Traffic Authority funnels, we like the results we're seeing there. So again, I'm very long-winded. Thank you very much for the question, Gina. Let's keep it moving. 8695, you're next up. Hello, 8696. I'm sorry, 8696. You're in the queue.
I was going to say it sounded like me, but I was like, he switched it up a little bit. How you doing today, Joe? This is
Kenneth, how are you, man? No opposition to your position, bro.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Joe. It's nice to hear you, man. I heard a lot of good stuff on there. 2 in the morning, I was up all night. I just did a all-nighter because I've been a chef for a while, so I haven't really been able to do that stuff. But now that I'm doing my business full time, I've been walking the streets in my local community while in a community, doing kind of pro bono stuff, pushing my message along with their message. As I grow, we grow together. I've been using that with everything, you know what I'm saying? And I've just been killing them. Yeah,
that's a true story, bro. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just having a good time, man. I'm trying to get the email thing down. I was focused on the video, and then I was looking at the WordPress website, trying to start another website, and then I got it down, so I'm doing those. Now I'm getting the emails down, so I'm streamline that, because I had to find email addresses that I had from everywhere. I found the email finder, and I end up finding this stuff, and then the stuff just started coming to me, and I was so pumped. I worked out and got back to work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was like, so I'm a little dragging right now, but I just got to keep it moving. I can't stop. Mm-hmm. I just got to.
Well, listen, thank you very much, Kenneth. I appreciate you jumping in here every single morning, man. I really do.
Oh, I got to, because that gives me that energy that I need. That's why I say it on my video. Like, man, y'all giving me what I need to keep it going, I just want to get something back, So,
I get it.
And have a great day, family.
Thank you very much, Kenneth. Kenneth in mighty Pittsburgh, PA, man. I love Kenneth. He's a ninja, a Traffic Authority ninja. He also is a chef, and he's a poet, and he's the guy that coined the phrase "Ain't no opposition to my position." I got to dig the Kenneth. You can check him out on Facebook. He's always out there. I love that video that you put out there in the rain, Kenneth, standing in the rain. I love that, Kenneth, doing the right thing. All right, 9190, you're next up. Let's keep her moving. Good morning.
Oh, this is Earl Teets, the mountain man from Troy, Montana, and it's just awesome to see this stuff coming together.
Earl, where do you see my pink headband tonight, bro? I saw you got that pink headband. You're rocking that pink headband. Where do you see my pink headband tonight on the webinar? You're going to dig it.
I forgot to put on the picture what the headband was for, and they send out an invite to tonight's meeting to 500 people on Facebook, and I must have got 8 or 9. What's up with the pink, Earl?
Cool. I love it, though, right?
But, it's for a good cause. It makes a difference, and that's what we're here for. We're here to make a difference, and we have the best tools on the Internet to make a difference with, and I just couldn't be more exciting. I don't really have a long-winded speech. I'm just so grateful to be here. Carlos, congratulations. It's just amazing to see the growth in this radio show. I mean, just in the last few weeks, I've seen a lot of people make some progress, and it's just amazing to be part of all of this. I just thank you so much, Joe.
You're very welcome, Earl. And you know what? And success leaves clues. And the first thing I want to say is I love that people are asking you what's with the headband, because the headband is about breast cancer awareness, and people have to be aware of it. So people are asking the question. So now you're bringing it to the table. Cool. Very, very cool. And, the radio thing that we do here, every single day, success leaves clues. Carlos said just the other day, he invited somebody to just take a peek through the keyhole, right now we have listeners who don't know what this is. They're wondering what the hell this radio show. I'm hearing about this thing, and you're listening, and it's like you're peeking through the keyhole. It's like there's a party going on in that room, man. What are they doing? So you're looking through, going, what the hell is this? And the next thing you know, Carlos invites somebody to just have a listen, and they get started. And it's because of all of the good information, all the excitement. It's because of you, Earl, the Mountain Man. People wait to hear from you every day. And Kenneth and Gina, thanks for coming this morning. I got a lot more of you guys to get to. We'll keep it moving here. 5691, you're next up. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. It's Steve Schumacher out in Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Beverly in Medford, Oregon. Beverly, we need to get some more people out here in Oregon, so these guys really want to get a live event out here in Portland or something. Yep. Also, shout out to Pittsburgh. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and I may not have made any money yet with this, but I don't care. I'm doing the steps that it takes, and I know eventually I will.
Well, you heard today, Steve, and it's true because you heard Carlos, right? But here's the thing, man, and here's something I want to point out. This has got to be pointed out because this is what I'm aware of. Remember in the training that we got from Darren in the Traffic Academy? It's still there right now. Go through it. It's 5. I don't know how many videos it is, but it's just awesome training, right? It really is awesome training. And if you remember, one of the things that Darren said, and it's even in the webinar that's still available to watch on replay, Darren said that one of the keys to writing good email and staying in touch with people is being hyper aware. Okay, really pay attention to what's going on. Really pay attention. Listen closely. Look at what's happening because there is so much happening, and when you grab a hold of what you've learned, it will make such a difference in what you can communicate. Here's what I picked up this morning. Carlos, the first thing out of his mouth is kudos to my boy, Latchman Rover 123, whatever his name. He's 65 years young. He has his first person. Success leaves clues. Carlos is focusing on his boy, and then he goes in, oh, by the way, I picked up that diamond, which is a $4,000 commission. See, success leaves clues. Here's the clue. Focus on others. Focus on your team. Focus on the results that other people, how can you be a better servant? What can I do to assist? And the next thing you know, you got a story like Carlos. You just said it, Steve. You said, hey, I haven't made any money yet. Well, dude, get busy. It's waiting for you. The paycheck is waiting for you. And I'm thinking that, can I get a cup of coffee now since I've got Diamond Dave in the house? Because Diamond Dave, I know you got...
Okay. I was wondering why I got unmuted and you were like getting ready to go somewhere. No. Listen, everybody. Yep, this is Diamond Dave out here in Tinley Park, outside of Chicago. Go Cubs. I'm going to get shot and killed for that. I know it because I'm on the south side.
The Hawks lost last night, but the Bears won. I'm living in Arizona since 2003, but I am from the city of big shoulders.
Yeah, I was not too far from your mom's last night, as a matter of fact, in the ambulance. I'm not even beat. They destroyed us last night, but whatever. That's another story for a different day. But listen, I wanted to give everybody a quick little update for those of you who are sitting on the fence thinking about doing the premium. You got to think about it. If you're all in for everything, I mean everything, not just the basic all in where you're for the 144, but if you do the premium, think about this now. You have your own home business, and even if you're not making anything, that's $50 a week to run your business. Now, $50 a week to run your any business is just amazing. That's less than I spent when I was Amway representative. It's less than I spent when I was for 15 years as a professional photographer. That's less than I spent when I owned a motion picture company and we made we made some movies. That is really expensive. Forget about that. No money comes in from that for decades. So if you guys are thinking about cost versus reward, I mean, give yourself some time. Now, I'm going to tell you something about some leads real quick that have come in, and some of these leads are almost a month old, and they're just now checking their email. I cannot imagine. I go crazy after an hour not having checked clean out my mailbox. I don't know why people wait so long to check their email, but they're just now starting to check things. So, guys, have faith in that as well. But I want to give you some quick numbers from upgrading with the premium using Vince's funnel. Actually, hold on a second. The opt-in thing that I did change, I changed two things in the opt-in. One is I went back to the new opt-in, the page 3, the one with the motion background. That just adding that page brought my opt-in rate up about 10%. Then I changed the subject line from the make $10,000 in a month kind of headline, and I changed it to something I heard Vince say over and over again. What was it? You know what? Hold on, right here. Discover the secret of this online business system that you can run from your computer or smartphone, and that is it. Let the business, let the presentation show them how much they can make. Because what I've been finding, and I ran a survey to do this as well, is that they're seeing $10,000 and they don't believe it. It seems to be a hyped-up claim, and only big people can make it. And we know that's not true. We know that if you stick through it, it will happen, and it can happen. But I think that has brought my opt-in rate over 24%, up 24%.
Whoa.
So if you guys are looking to upgrade your account, that page, and even just that headline alone will change it. Now I'm testing Vince's video, so we'll see how that works now in the future. One last thing there, Joe, that lady that asked that question, I get that question a lot. People ask me that. And this is usually in person people ask me that question, but there was somebody who recently asked me the question. And the question that lady asked you was, I think what she was asking you was not where do people send their traffic when they buy it, but where does Traffic Authority get their traffic from? And to answer that question for that young lady who was listening, who was asking that question, if you're still on the phone, is that how Traffic Authority gets our lists that they can give to us to sell to us. Well, that's basically a trade secret. They do their thing to get that. So I don't think I want to reveal that because the business market is starting to get crowded, and we want to make sure that we have the best. What is important is that traffic is gathered, and it is sorted, and it is vetted so that we know that there are actual live people that will be visiting our site. We know that they're not garbage leads, because if you've ever bought leads from people in the past, in any business you ever did, you're going to see 1,000 clicks and 2 leads, or you're going to see huge amounts of clicks and no leads. That is because they're sending just garbage. People are just clicking through stuff, and they get paid to do clicking. So you don't want those people, and that's where our traffic comes from. Our traffic is sorted out and cleared of those, for lack of better words, time wasters. They're our spammers. Those are the people who spam our system, the ones who do that stuff. So Greg and his team and the system they use, guys, if you're wondering where we get our traffic, it does nothing to your business. It does not help you at all to worry about that little thing. So if anybody asks you that, say it's a trade secret, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is how they affect our what it matters is that once they're on our company's list, that they're sorted for premium, legit live visitors. And then it moves on to us and our clients. So if you guys are looking for that kind of stuff, use that. And I will be getting out a testimonial video out, Joe, so I can get some points up there. And
yes.
I got a new video that I'm going to be working on. A couple people I've already gone over the script with them. We're going to do a video that's going to be an intro video that's going to really be different. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Everybody has gone through the script with me has big smiles on their face, and they're like, you got to get that done now and then send me the script. So I think you'll be impressed. So I'll get a copy of that out to you as soon as I get it done. I'm going to try and shoot it today and edit it today, but you guys, everybody out there, just keep the faith, man. Just realize that it takes some time. Your leads, you'll get contacts from people in a long time, and watch that email in the advanced training. Not the email. Watch the video on email in the advanced training about that one-line email. That has really helped as well.
There's so many
your
cool
words
things.
Carefully.
And listen, thank you very much, Mr. Dave, Diamond Dave, calling in from Tinley Park. My mom lives right near that neighborhood.
Did you go get your coffee while I was doing that?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. I did. Thank you very much. See, you're awesome. And, you said a couple things. $50 a week. Thank you for bringing that into perspective, okay? $50 a week to run this business fully functional. I mean, for real, we talk about, you're talking about this premium upgrade, and it's for real, man. If you go back in there, I saw a couple of guys, I think Gary Chappelle was posting just a short while ago about all of the leads And I mentioned earlier today about I got all these Twitter leads. I mean, there are so many things available to you as far as lead generation on your own, and that's some of the education. And thank you for bringing it up. When you're talking about the quality of the traffic, I happen to hear, through the grapevine, I hear things, right? I hear things. And the amount of money that is invested by the traffic authority every single week in just monitoring the quality of the traffic is a big number. It is a big number. Okay, it's six figures a year plus just to police to make sure that the traffic that's going through is real human beings and not these robo-traffic. I mean, and to think that, for $50 a week, that's it. And what do we do with our money, man? I talked about DirecTV, and really the goal is not to reduce expenses. That's not the goal here. The goal is not for you to reduce expenses. The goal here is for you to increase your income so you can live that six-figure lifestyle. That's what the goal is. But sometimes we have to make some things, we got to do some things to get there. That's where the education, that's where the, let's allocate some funds here, right? How much money are you burning on NFL Sunday Ticket or on DirecTV? How much money are you really burning on a health club membership that you're not really using? You know what I'm saying? How much money are we burning? Here's the big one. How much money are we burning on Starbucks? I know there are people listening right now that are burning $50 a week on Starbucks. For $50 a week, you have a fully functional internet business? Come on, man. 9760, you're next up. 9760.
Hello? Can you
Hello?
hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello,
Who's
can you
this?
hear me?
Yes,
This
I can
is
hear
Ken.
you. Ken,
Okay,
Ken
from Long Beach.
Ken, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you for taking my call. Anyway, I'm calling on behalf of one of my team members, and she has an issue. The issue is that she's been charged 3 times for her TO. Excuse me. Did you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And she's been very patient. She's been a member for about, I think, 15 days. And
okay, well,
important.
Ken in Long
Hello?
Beach, will you reveal to me her username? Who is she?
Okay, her
Who is
username, she is Renee Lucario.
Is that her username?
No, I'm going to give you her username. It's RLUCARIO.
RLUCARIO.
Yes.
Okay, we're on it right now. Did she send in a support ticket, by the way, Ken?
I'm not sure. I've been, trying to communicate with her by email, and that's been a little slow, but I'm going to talk to her today.
We're checking on it now.
I'm going to talk to her today in person. And I would also like to say how important it is to call your leads or your team members, because you might think that everything is okay. And as I just found out, that wasn't the case with Renee. But I see that you're all on top of it, and we're going to handle it today.
And yes, we are, Ken. Yes, we are going to handle it. As a matter of fact, right now, Carl, who works in our support desk in Tallahassee, Florida, right now, he's listening right now. Thank you, Carl. Carl just said to me, what is her username? And I put it in, RLUCARIO, and he said, checking on it now. We're checking on it now. We're here to serve.
Okay.
And here's one thing I want to say, Ken, and thank you for calling in. First-time caller. I haven't heard you before. Ken, listen, you're reminding me of Carlos now. You're reminding me of Carlos, okay, who we heard from earlier today, who banked a $4,000 commission split today. He was he's more concerned about his group, right? He's focusing on his boy. He's focusing on his guy Latchmont, and now you're talking about, your person. You're calling on behalf of your teammate. I love that, dude. A very, very strong commitment that you're making to your group. And yes, you call people on the telephone. For all you know, this individual is ready to explode in their business, and this is just a little hiccup. Or maybe it's something, it's just a misunderstanding. We find that a lot of these things it's just like some kind of confusion out there pending. Sometimes people got to sign off on stuff. There's some few technical things that show up. But listen, Ken, thank you very much for calling in from Long Beach today.
Thank you very much, Joe.
You're welcome. Ken calling in from Long Beach, a guy, first-time caller. I love that. Okay, number ones across the board. This is somebody calling in on Skype. Good morning.
Calling all cars. You better be ready.
This is Celeste. How are you, Celeste?
I'm just fantastic. How are you?
I'm sporting a new pink headband for you on the webinar tonight.
Oh my God! I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to have to give the critique on that. You know what I mean?
Please, yes. I'll be looking forward to that.
Yes. Oh, fantastic. So listen, Arthur Godfrey was the MC who had a television show coming out of a radio show. He preceded Jackie Gleason, and he also preceded Johnny Carson. Oh, he's way back. Okay?
It's before our time. But, hey, I'm glad you noticed. A legend, right?
Yes, he's a legend. As a matter of fact, at one time, one of the roads in Miami Beach was named after him, Arthur Godfrey Drive. Then it became Jackie Gleason's Drive at the Convention Center in Miami Beach, South Beach, Miami Beach. Okay. Years
ago, I used to date a woman who was actually, when she was a young girl, she was one of the Jackie Gleason dancers. Remember them dancers on Jackie Gleason?
They were fantastic. They were fantastic. And the designs and everything they would do with their bodies, oh, my God. It was just wonderful. Yes, watching all of that. Yeah.
Listen,
so anyway.
How are you today? I got a lot of people. Go ahead. There's a lot of people in the queue. I got to move on, but how are you today?
I know
how are you?
I am fantastic. I do need something I don't know how to do the telephone to the computer. So because I have videos on my phone, but I don't know how to I missed something. Is there a video that I can see that anyone knows about?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Diamond Dave, are you still there? You're like the handyman, dude. You remind me of like the tool time guy.
All right, I'm here. I'm a little closer now. What is she looking for?
Celeste.
Okay.
He's the handyman here. Okay, he's the fix-it guy.
I'm not camera shy, and I have videos on my little videos that I've done on my phone, but I don't know how is there a video that's available that shows you how to upload? I guess it's called uploading the video onto the computer.
Oh gosh, yes, there are plenty of videos out there. Matter of fact, Steve Schumacher, if you're listening to this call, it might be, I know you've been looking for videos that help out. That might be a good video for you to do, how to take a video from your phone and upload it, and we'll just share it to our traffic. Now, where do you want to upload it to? That's what I want to know. Do you want to upload it to Traffic Authority, or do you want to upload it to YouTube or something like that? Because I think he was actually working on that.
Okay, cool. What did Joe say? Joe say send it to Traffic Authority, or did he say send it to YouTube or Facebook?
You can send it to
all of them, right?
Yeah, you can send it to support at trafficauthority.net. Support at trafficauthority.net, and Doug is taking those, and we're making sure that they're the right ones, and then we're posting them. And if you look at the new sales funnel, right? Look at the new sales funnel that the premium members have. There's testimonials. I know Kara is in there. And we use these testimonials across the board, man. We're using these and we're looking for a wide variety of people who are coming from different backgrounds and have different experiences. They're benefiting from the education. They're making a little money for the first time. They're making a lot of money. We want all of them. They're all valid.
All right, so I just got a message from Steve. He's listening. He will put together a video that will teach people how to shoot video on their phone and then upload it to YouTube or to support, and we'll get a video up there for them. We'll definitely take care of it. So there's always somebody out there that can help each other. So, guys, good, and that's great that you came to ask that on here. As long as we're available, I mean, Joe calls us and says, hey, we need somebody that can do this, that. You will not get that in any other network marketing company.
I know, man.
I hate to call us a network marketing company, but we are a network. We all work together. But for the first time, we actually do work together.
How cool is that? And you're like the tool time guy. You're like the handyman. You know, I'm the guy who knows a guy, right? I'm the guy who knows a guy. You know, you need a window fix. You got a leaky faucet. You know, you got something going on. I know a guy. You need somebody to come and clean your car in front of your house. I got a guy. You need somebody to mow your lawn? I got a guy. You got a problem with something going on with your business? I got a guy. And that guy is Diamond Dave. I'm the guy who's got the guy. I got Adam Whiting. I got so many guys.
Diamond James in Chicago. He can come over.
Hey, who's this? Good morning, 1005. Just invited you over, Dave.
Hi, Joe. You heard that then?
Yes, I did.
This is Natalie from Chicago.
Natalie, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm cool. I'm having a blast.
Good. It sounds like it.
Everything,
I've been listening,
yeah.
so I can talk. Just wanted to give you guys a shout out for one. But for two, I just wanted to touch base because yesterday I actually got my first commission. 3 of them actually. And today's the 15th, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So today I've been with Traffic Authority for exactly a month. So I just think that it's unreal. It does work. I mean, what other company do you know that gives you, prizes like what they're doing right now, the incentive for doing your job? It's just incredible. And I think that if people, I think I said this in my Facebook post, if people just kind of slow down and, learn what they need to learn and take their time, they won't be so confused. They'll know what they're doing, and they will make money. So I'm super, super blessed, super happy, and just wanted to share that with you guys.
Okay, well, here you go, all right? Here you go, Natalie, okay? You get a I would like for you today to earn 25 points. And you can earn 25 points towards the Halloween $20,000 giveaway. Well, you've already got 3 points because you showed up here today. If you post a Facebook comment testimonial like what you just shared on Facebook, you'll get 5 points. And if you submit a testimonial video, 20 points. You get 28 points today, man. 28. How about that? And then if you actually and promote tonight's webinar, you get 5 more points. You're racking up the points, Nat. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, you know what? And I love it. It's not even about the points, just like a few other people said. I actually like it just because even, for the future when we're not having contests, I think that it's a really good thing, especially for newer people, because it points out exactly step by step what you need to do every day, Yeah,
it's amazing. It's an amazing idea, and it was brought to the table by some of our top leaders. Incentivize people with cool things like, Bose headphones and MacBooks and all that kind of stuff. But what we're really, the real goal here, right, there's a view from 35,000 feet. There's a brain trust, a mastermind that says, this business is so simple. If people will just do the simple things, they will have the results. Yeah. Some of it may happen in a week. It may be right. So let's incentivize people to do the thing.
I will be honest with you, because I signed somebody up yesterday, obviously, and he just wanted to, go fast. And I'm just like, you need to slow down. I'm telling you this out of experience because I was the same way. I think everyone gets really excited because, especially even if people jump on the call just one time, it is just so inspiring, so motivational. And, people get excited. So they want to jump into it. They want to, stay up all night and watch all the training, modules, and they just want to go. Once I slowed down, once I, did everything that I needed to do that's on the daily, marketing plan, and I literally had to slow myself down. That's when I saw a result. That's when I see, 3 commissions I got yesterday.
Natalie, that's amazing testimony. That is, and it's so true, and it's so simple. And I wish that you would would you share that on Facebook and shoot a video as well?
I will. I'm already in the process. I did post a comment and a picture of it, but I am in the process of making a video. So
Natalie, you rock.
I will let you know.
Thank you very much, Natalie. You're awesome.
All right, so another thing I wanted to say is how many points are you getting for doing the show?
That's a good question. I'm going to have to check in with Doug and Greg and Chad and say, okay, how many points do I get for hosting the show every day for 2 hours? I don't know what the answer to that question is. But thank you, Natalie. Really appreciate you.
All right, have a great day.
Will do.
Bye, guys.
There's Natalie. And listen, I got to go back here. I hope you're still listening. I hope you're still listening. Ken in Long Beach, are you there? I just took you off mute.
Yes, I'm
Ken?
still here.
All right, Ken, this just came in. This just came in from Carl in Tallahassee. Here's what he says about your person. Here's what they said. 1 charge was approved on September 22nd. The 2nd charge was voided on September 27th. And the 3rd charge was refunded on September 28th. So, this is right from the tech office right now. So your person who's claiming that she was billed 3 times, that claim may be true. But one of those 3 charges was approved on the 27th. The second one was voided on the 22nd. And the third one was refunded on 9/28. So I'm wondering if she knows that, and she's just trying to throw a roadblock in front of your momentum by saying, hey, I was billed 3 times, but she neglected to tell you that one of them was refunded and one of them was voided. So there it is. Thank you for chiming in, though, and thank you for representing for your person. I really appreciate that, Ken.
Thank you for your help, too, Joe.
No problem.
Keep up the good work.
Moving here. We will. 5751. You keep up the good work, Ken. Keep representing for your people. We'll keep it moving. 5751. You're next up.
Hey, Joe, Traffic Authority family. Shout out. What's going on, Clan?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm just blessed and less stressed.
There he is. What's happening? This is Anthony in Maryland, right?
Yes, sir.
See, I recognize your voice, man. You're a regular now, Anthony. Blessed and less stressed.
I appreciate it. Much respect. So I just wanted to say, just so I don't want to, not to cut you off, but I know that there's a lot of people on the call, and I'm always trying to respect other people's time. So just wanted to just say that keep pushing, and everybody keep your capture page and all your skill sets up to par. Because one thing, too, I'm trying this in my hometown, is I'm trying to help local business people. I'm about to connect with some local organizations in my area in Maryland and teach these business owners the principles that we teach, basically spread our knowledge to my local business people. And this is something that everybody can do in everybody's local area. So I will be telling everybody my experiences and posting videos and commenting and calling in, because I'm actually going to try this in a couple of weeks here. I'm going to put together a proposal. And it's just business skills. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because the Traffic Authority has allowed this to come into existence. And it's a blessing to be with y'all every morning. So I'm going to shut up now, Jill. Big up.
Anthony, thank you very much. Anthony from Maryland checking in, and you're so right. You know what? One of the things, Ken from Long Beach, it's the first time we've heard from you this morning, and I want to also comment on Gina from Miami, Florida, who chimed in, and Orlando from Muncie. And something that you said, Natalie, about when you do a group share, when you jump into the fray here, right? We have regular people that we hear from, Celeste and Diamond Dave, and we hear from Anthony, and Natalie is showing up every single day now. There are regular people who show up, of course, the Mountain Man. I want to encourage everyone to share your enthusiasm by pressing 1 on the telephone of your keypad. Okay, if you have an opportunity, there are thousands of people who are listening right now. There are thousands of people who listen to the replays, but there's only 100 or so of you that show up every single morning and voice your enthusiasm. So I want to encourage you guys. We'll be here for as long as it takes. Sometimes just getting your voice out there and having your voice be heard. I've noticed, Kenneth from Pittsburgh, he showed up one day, man, I'm a poet and I'm a cook. And next thing you know, this guy's bringing some real talent and he's bringing some real inspiration every single morning. I want to encourage you guys who are kind of like press 1 shy. Like, do I really want my voice out there? I remember the very first time I ever gave a testimonial on a presentation call in a direct selling company. I was nearly dead from panic. This is literally, when it was my turn, when the host called on me, I talked so fast, they couldn't understand what I was saying. And as soon as I was done, I hung up the phone and I went into my living room and I lay on the floor and I was just like vibrating, sweat on my top lip. I mean, I was terrified. And listen to me now. Listen, when you just break through the fear barrier, right? You just do the thing. I encourage you guys. Press 1 on your keypad if you want to have your voice be heard, man. It's you deserve it. You're here. You're making a contribution in your business. The world should know. 2550. You're next up.
Good morning, Joe, and good morning, my Traffic Authority community. This is Reese Sutton from White Lake, North Carolina.
Reese Sutton, yes, you're awesome. Come on out here.
And yes, I am a Tar Heel, but I love John Wooden. My favorite is Dean Smith. And I loved your presentation yesterday, and I'm really not sure. I should have checked it last night. But one of the things I think John Wooden was the one that said was spent a whole week teaching them how to put their socks on so they didn't have blisters on their feet when they practice. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about this morning, about doing the right things in the right order for the right reason. And I love the contest, the Halloween contest. And I hope everybody, instead of concentrating on the $50 premium upgrade, they will understand, they will look at it in a different perspective and look at it from the standpoint that it's going to tremendously help their business if they get in the habit of doing the things every single day. And I love the community. I love all of the people that offer their help all the time. And help each other. There's so many people. I need so much help because I'm so limited on my computer skills, and everybody has just been very helpful. And I just want to say thank you, but I just hope people, instead of looking at the $50 and jumping on that, they will look at what we're really trying to do with this contest. The prizes are great, but the big prize will be if you follow those steps, you will make money in this.
You know, Ree, and you've already got an iPad. You won an iPad here already, right? You're one of the recipients of one of our prior contests, correct?
Yes, sir, I am. And
it is amazing. I want to get a new one. I have the original iPad that they came out with years ago, and it was a contest. It was a contest giveaway in direct selling. My first iPad, my original iPad, and I cling to that thing, right, because it was a contest. But listen, Ree, you said so many things here, right? A Tar Heel. Is that Michael Jordan? Was he a Tar Heel?
I was in New Orleans when he made this shot to win the Final Four. I'm totally a Tar Heel.
MJ, all right, all the way. But talking about John Wooden and you know teaching him to put their socks on, that is a metaphor really for you. You have to do things properly, right? You do things properly, and so maybe you have to learn some things here.
I hope it was him. It had been Vince Lombardi, but I'm really thinking it was John Wooden that said that. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
No problem. But my point is, though, you've got it right. You have figured it out, and you're a video star, by the way. You're on Facebook, where you are in the back office as one of the marketing funnel. You know, one of those. You got the business opportunity marketing pieces. You know, the little videos. There are 40 of them in there. You're one of them. And I know that you're in some of the sales funnels, and you said you're relatively new. It's your first rodeo. You're just figuring it out. But you simply did the thing. You took the action. It was you just took action at the very beginning, before we had these sales funnels, before there was this kind of over-the-top contest, before there was the reseller the premium offers. You were there at the very beginning of August, just doing the thing. The things that you're told to do, and boom shakalaka, look at the results. You're famous, and you're inspiring me, you're inspiring people. And here's something that you said that I really got a key on. The grand prize in this contest, the $20,000 giveaway, and we're going to be doing these all the time, right? The grand prize that everybody will benefit from is learning the consistent little actions that you must take to have the massive results. Maybe it's going to take you 30, like Ree. You hit the oil right out of the gate. I think you were like $5,000 in your first 30 days. You know, it's serious money. Others, it took a little time. We heard from Natalie. Exactly 1 month to the day, boom shakalaka, her first commission is showing up. Right. We heard from Carl. Carl is here every day. Carl is posting on Facebook. Carl is saying, "Okay, tell me what to do next." And he's tending to his daughter. He's working at nights in a New York City establishment. He's coming home at 2 a.m. watching videos. And today he comes out and he's celebrating the success of his team. And then he says, "And oh, by the way, diamond commission, $4,000." That's what it's about, Ree. Go Tar Heels. Thank you very much. Love the
Thank
MJ,
you.
man. You're welcome. I lived in Chicago during the great Michael Jordan years. I lived there when he played baseball, actually. 5302, you're next up.
Hey, Joe, this is Gary from Tacoma.
Gary in Tacoma. How are you, Gary?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm great, man. What's going on?
Just a couple of things. Number one, I haven't received any emails from you that you send out every morning.
All right,
for
did
about
you send
a week now.
Did you again? Do you have a Yahoo or a Gmail account?
I have a Gmail.
Okay, that might be the issue there. You know, I'm going to re-enter you. I think did you hit me up on Facebook a couple days ago or yesterday?
No, I haven't. This is the first time it's been about a week now. I was getting them, but all of a sudden they just stopped. And I'm not that worried about it because I can always go into the back office and get those swipes.
Right.
So I'm not that worried about it.
All right.
A couple other things I'd like to point out.
I will say, Gary, if you'll send me on Facebook, you can hit me up on Facebook. You'll find me out there, Joseph Richard. Just give me your email address and I'll resubmit it. I do know that some people are saying we use AWeber. Okay, that's what we're using on the corporate side because we've been using it for years and we've got thousands of names in there and it's all seasoned and stuff. But they're very, very strict. I'm talking Google. I'm talking Yahoo. AOL to get email delivered to those generic, if you will, email servers is getting more and more difficult, for real. But go ahead. What was your other?
Okay. The other thing was, this is like a freight train. You can't push a button and that freight train starts hitting top speed. It takes a while to build up momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have consistency of action, you're going to get results. Maybe not every day you're going to see big results, but you're going to see a little result every day as long as you're consistent about your actions. So if you continue to do the emails, you continue to do the things that are going to benefit your business on a daily basis, it's going to take some time, but you will begin to see results.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now, the other thing I wanted to point out is just about the time the Traffic Authority was launched, they launched a brand new platform. I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but it's called Blab.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a kind of like a social media. It's where 4 people can be on the screen chatting. You can have people interacting on a chat and all kinds of things. I'm going to get ready to I think I'm going to get ready to start a Blab about Traffic Authority.
Sweet.
So that we can get on there and we can talk about ways that we market this, or whether it be from the retail side or recruiting people into Traffic Authority.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be within the next couple of days. I'll get the nerve up to actually get a Blab up and start doing this.
Well, report back, okay?
Cool,
come on out here and report back on what's going on there with Blab. And don't forget our Facebook page, Gary. Go on there and post on Facebook and get some points, right?
Okay, I will do that. I will, when I get ready to do the Blab, I'll go ahead and put I'll send a shout out on the Facebook.
Excellent.
So everybody can join in. What's nice about it is you can have different people. The moderator will set the topic, and they kind of control everything. And it's unique the way it's set up. It's just something that's brand new, and it's free. That's the key to it. It's all free. But you can have somebody can get on, make a comment, and then they can leave, and somebody else can jump into that spot. So you can have people rotating in those 4 chairs.
Awesome. Sounds cool,
yeah,
Gary. Keep us in the loop on that, okay? Keep us up to date on Blab, would you?
All right, I will. You guys
Thank
have
you very
a great
much.
day, and just continue.
We will, Gary. Thank you. I'm sorry I cut you off there, Gary. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I said just continue to do what you got to do, and consistency of action will generate results.
Boom shakalaka. There it is, Gary in Tacoma. He knows what he's talking about, clearly. Okay, somebody calling in on Skype. A heavy breather. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Is this Zach?
Yeah, how you doing?
Zach, I'm doing good. I know. I can tell by your heavy breathing when you come on here in the morning, dude. You're very mellow.
Yeah.
How are you? Are you the same Zach
I'm all right.
we were talking today on Facebook? Are you the same Zach that was hitting me up today?
Probably not me. Last time I talked to someone to Facebook is I thought I had an issue with Traffic Optimizer, but I didn't.
Right. There it is.
You
thought you had an issue, but you didn't. We get a lot of that.
Yeah.
Zach, how you doing this morning, bro?
I'm all right. A little bit sleepy, but I'm okay. I just wanted to point out on yesterday's call.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you saying that if they can't spend about $200 a month, you just gotta just forget about the business, just go back to working on a job or something.
Sorry if I offended you.
Yeah, well, I'm not offended by that, but just in consideration that there's a lot of people with a low income. I, for one, is still working on a job. In fact, I'll be moving on to another, to a different, job. Well, it's technically going to be essentially going to be the same, but I'll be quitting on my own job because I'm pretty much burned out over there. But I'll be moving on to another one. Still low income, but
Exactly.
I still want to pursue the business. Otherwise I wouldn't be in the call. I wouldn't be doing anything about it. And I would have been investing. But still, we're still low income, and it's always a struggle for low income to $200 a month might still be in a way big, as we have other expenses to pay for as well.
Yes, I understand. Listen, I get that, Zach, and I do appreciate that. And if I offended you or anybody else, and I'm going to put you on mute there, because we do have a lot of people in the queue, and we're already into this thing for 90 minutes. Listen, I just want to say that my goal here is not to offend you; it's to inspire you. I know about low income. There wasn't long ago when I couldn't. I was struggling, right? I had to do some things. I had to make some adjustments. But, this is about opportunity. This is about walking through that door, for real. There's education here. Our goal here is to assist people who are willing to do the work, to lift yourselves out of that, right? That sucks, man. Poverty sucks. It is violence. It is the worst form of tyranny and violence on the human spirit, is not being able to cover the nut or feed the bulldog or take care of your family. That sucks. And our goal here is to offer a solution if you're willing to do the work. All it costs is $20 a month, man. $20 a month and you're a reseller. And the next thing you know, you can move enough people through your program that you're actually getting commission credits in your commission bank. This is dialed in. This is not for the wealthy. This is for the individuals. This will make you wealthy, but this is really an on-ramp into a prosperous lifestyle, Zach, for real. And watch your words, bro. Okay, stop declaring that you're poor. Stop declaring that you're poor. Stop declaring that you are a low wage earner. Stop that. You're bumming me out. 9201, you're next up.
Hi, good morning, Joseph. This is Kara in Austin, Texas.
Kara, how you feeling about what I just said to Zach? Am I out of line?
It totally resonates with me for sure. Yeah, I get it.
You got to declare,
what
right?
What we declare in our lives is what the outcome, what is created in the outcome. So when we continue to declare things like, we're poor, or we can't do this, or any kind of negative thoughts or speech that we put out in that kind of energy is just going to come back to us in the same way.
And thank you for the
try to change those thoughts.
Listen, and success leaves clues, because you turned me on to TUT.com, and my the universe this morning told me exactly what you just said. It's cool how that works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tut is awesome. I love getting those emails in my inbox every morning from Tut. So,
Yep.
Yeah, so I have just been busy this morning working on my daily actions and going into the contest page and logging those in. And that's pretty exciting and fun. It's pretty cool to go through and click on, complete action and get those points logged in.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had a quick question about that, as a matter of fact.
Let me see if I can answer it for you.
Okay,
I'll do my best.
You said at the beginning of the call that we all automatically received points from yesterday, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so for example, when I'm seeing that points are logged from yesterday, but whenever I go to click on complete the action for what I've done today, it's not logging for some reason. And so I don't know if I've missed something here, or maybe there were just certain ones that were logged for yesterday. And then also for Attend the Tuesday webinar, of course I know that the contest actually started yesterday at noon.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we wouldn't complete that action. right?
That's correct. And right now I've got a ticket in, okay, since I'm talking to you, because this is the first I've heard of this. I'm talking to you right now to the support desk. I'm saying that Kara's unable to update today's points. And so I'll see if I can get an answer for you, because this is the first I've heard of it. Yes, Carl is listening, and we're researching. Let me ask you this, though, Kara, if I may. Do you have another question, or can I ask you a question? May I?
Well, I just had one more question about the so if, for example, you cannot attend the Tuesday webinar on Tuesday evening for whatever reason, and you watch the replay, and this is for future, for the future, and you were able to watch the replay, does that count, or do you actually have to attend the actual live webinar?
Let me check. This is a great question, and this just in. Okay, the tool man, right? Diamond Dave, he's the tool guy, right? Diamond Dave just hit me up, and he said, "Here's what Diamond Dave said: hard refresh on your computer, refresh, clean your cookies, refresh." She said, Diamond Dave said, "I just did that, and it cleared mine up."
Well, I've already done that.
Shift. Okay, well then all right, she's already done that, Dave. I know Dave is listening right now. Everybody's chiming in here.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
Okay, I'm going to find out if replays count on Tuesdays. Let's see. Okay, yes, Carl says watching the replay counts. Yes, watching the replay does count, Kara. Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
And so we're going to see what's going on with your system to get your points updated. But may I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, here's my question for you. And I'll preface my question with a statement. Everybody's busy, right? The tyranny of busy. I'm so busy. Everyone's busy. And I happen to know that you're a mother, and you're a wife, and you're a business owner. I know you're active in your community. I see what you're doing. How much time does it really take for you to do all of this stuff to drive your... This isn't 8 hours a day, although it's fun, right? You want to post, you want to invite. But really, a busy mom in Texas with all this stuff going on, how much time would it take if somebody were to ask you the question, say, you know what, Kara, this looks cool to me, but I'm a busy man, I'm so busy. How much time do you really allocate to your business to have the result and to be involved?
Well, with the exception of attending the webinars and the morning radio calls, which, can take, 2 to 4 hours out of a day sometimes.
Tell me about it. I'm the host. Tell me about it. I'll be out here 6 hours alive before the day's out.
Right. But really only, maybe 2 to 3 hours a day. I go in and just complete my daily action steps, work, go through some training videos, send out a few emails. It really doesn't take that long. If you just get in there and knock it out, I get in there and I knock it out in the morning. And I get on the radio show, and by the time I'm off the radio show, I'm on to some other, activities, around my house or, whatever I need to get done for that day, running errands. And then usually, in the evening times, I'll come on and, spend a little more time on my business. But really, it's definitely not 8 hours a day, with the exception of the radio show or maybe attending a webinar.
And as you know, the radio show's available 24 hours a day. You can have, like if you're busy, like if you can't make today's radio show, and tomorrow you're spending a couple of hours working on your stuff, you can have the radio show playing in the background because it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We hear from guys, we hear from Charles in Pocono who's driving his truck and he's listening to the live stream, or we hear from Blue Jay or these guys who are out there. You don't have to sit here and listen intently. So it's like very easy. A couple hours a day, you're talking 10 hours a week, and you can have a business that is a 6-figure lifestyle. I love it. I love it, Kara. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, it's awesome. So we're working on this.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. And we're working on that, Kara. We don't know if that's just specifically to you because no one has heard of this. Carl's on it right now with your inability to update your files. The points are logging. Just tried completing the action for today's shows. So this is what Carl is saying. Hold on. He says the points are logging. Just try completing. It should give you a pop-up that says congrats. At that point, the points are logged. I did have to refresh the page for the points to show. Log out, maybe log back in, but they are counting. Area code 5947. This is Mississippi, I think.
Yes, this is Cal. How you doing?
Hey, Ken, how are you doing in Mississippi today?
Oh, I'm blessed. Hey, Joe, I was listening earlier on some things. I think Diamond Dave, was reminding me of, like on your leads and things.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of about, I think it was Darren that did the webinar one Thursday night about the emails, the slow burners.
Yeah, the slow burners. That's correct. Mm-hmm.
And he kind of reminded me of that, and I was wondering if that's what's been happening with mine on my leads and things. Maybe, some of them probably hadn't opened up their emails or whatever yet. But anyway, I was just listening to that and saying, I'm still hanging in here. I had posted a video about my first commission I had made, and I think the very next day she ended up calling and getting out of it, for whatever reason. But it's kind of like the guy was saying earlier about some of them, don't have the money, or they, because of their low income or whatever. But, to say a few words of encouragement on that part, it's kind of like me, I got into this not really knowing from how I'm going to even come up with the money to do it monthly or whatever, which I'm not really worried about it. I just know and believe that somewhere or another, Lord will bless me and I end up with it, to continue with it. So I'm not looking in that part, but I just jumped in with what I had to jump in with. I wasn't able to jump in as high as some of the others, but I come in with what I could come in with, and I'm going to keep working my way up until I get to where I'm trying to get to that diamond package and everything. But just saying, I've been in it probably over a month. And like I said, I only got that one sale, which I was excited about and still excited, even though it turned around and she wanted a refund. But, knowing that there may be some others out there that just hadn't even opened up the email yet, so I'm going to keep sending my email. I send out emails and things, and I know the autoresponder sends them out too, but I send them out and I invite different ones to the webinars and things, which I'm going to jump on that later on today and do that again. So, I'm going to just keep doing it because I know eventually the one that the big leaders, if they're making it, eventually it's going to turn over for me.
Yes, it is, Kenneth. So, absolutely, and thank you for pointing out the slow burner. Right? We learned this in the Darren training, right? And thank you for bringing it up, Diamond Dave. Like some people take them forever to open an email. Slow burners. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, our top email guy, the guy who writes the emails for us, Darren, who trains us back in the Traffic Academy, he said 80% of the people will never buy. And that's one of yours, right, Kenneth? You said you had somebody came in and they changed their mind. That's part of the 80%. They cancel, they give you a headache, they don't want to do it, they're frightened. That's part of what we do, man. That's part of what we do. You got to go through a lot of gravel to get to the gold, just like the gold miners. And that's what we do here, man. We just sort. 04, we have the system that does most of the work for us, which is so cool. 0427, you're next up. Good morning. Hello, 0427. Yes, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I didn't expect you to get to my call so quickly. I'm Alexis Helps Out Partita, and I'm calling from McAllen, Texas.
Hello, Alexis. Good morning. How can we help you today?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm actually pretty new to all this, and awesome. I sent you a Facebook message this morning asking a question about sponsorship and mentorship. I'm just kind of confused a little bit on if I guess what to do next.
Okay, what you do next is what you're doing right now, which is showing up. Have you gone through all of the video tutorials, Alexis? Have you gone through the entire back office? There's a lot of video there. It's going to take you some time to get through it, but it is a step-by-step process. Step-by-step, exactly.
Oh, yes. Okay, so this is let me get more detailed here. Okay, so what I did, I was researching online about these different opportunities. I came across your site, and I just jumped in and signed on, and it looks like I'm in partway, like it was a pre-launch kind of thing. But then a little bit later, I got a message from this Mr. Vincent Ortega Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I signed on with him. So I'm confused on which one of you is my sponsor Should
Okay,
I go in just solo
here's what you do.
under the TA or?
Well, you're already in, okay? If you received a message from Vincent Ortega Jr., that means you're coded to Vincent Ortega Jr. That means because you were out there on the internet researching businesses and you saw something, what you saw was a Vincent Ortega Jr. post somewhere on the Facebook, somewhere on the internet, wherever the case may be. Vincent Ortega Jr. is one of our top earners, and he's one of our top trainers here. So we're all part of the same community, okay? Show up here every single day. We come here every single morning. We do webinars twice a week. As a matter of fact, tonight, Vincent Ortega Jr. is our featured guest on tonight's webinar. So we're all part of the same family, okay? So yes, you're connected.
That's where I was confused, because I have a password and a username from logging into Traffic Authority, the main website, trafficauthority.com, but I didn't go under Vincent to get that. So
well, you didn't have to, because if you responded like you said to me, you said to me, Alexis, and thank you for calling in, that you responded to an ad that you saw on the internet, and you responded to that ad, and then you received an email from Vincent Ortega Jr., that's perfect. Now the system is working perfectly, because it was Vincent Ortega Jr. that posted the ad. It caught your eye. You clicked, and you signed up, and now you are connected to Vincent Ortega Jr., who is connected to the company. We're all in the same process. But ladies and gentlemen, Alexis is giving us a perfect example of how the system works. Alexis is just looking for a business opportunity. Don't you wish it was you? Don't you wish it was you that actually had that ad that Alexis clicked on? Right? Alexis doesn't know Vincent at all. We're giving her a tutorial this morning on who Vincent Ortega is, because the system is working. And here's the other thing is we honor that chain of lineage, right? You're Vincent Ortega's member. You are connected to Vincent Ortega Jr., Alexis. We are here. You can work with us every single morning. We've got all these wonderful people who show up, but you're in the right place. What I would recommend that you do, log into your member back office and go through all of the videos. Set some time aside, okay, because that is everything that you have got to know in order to have success in the business. And by the way, you got 3 points for calling into today's radio show. How about that? Towards the $20,000 giveaway. 8696, you're next up. Good morning.
Hey, what's going on? I'm back again already. I was
Who's
listening to what you. Oh, this is Ken again. I'm on
Ken,
here
you're
second
back.
time.
Yeah, man, you want another bite at the apple, huh? What's up, man?
Yeah, I don't know. I was listening earlier when you was like everybody hit the one, and I was preoccupied and I did it again. I didn't even realize it went mute. You know what I mean? Or unmute.
All right, listen, no problem. I'm going to keep it moving. Then I got a lot of people here in the queue. I can't believe how many are showing up here. Thank you, Kenneth, for calling back in. 9362, you're next up.
Yay, it's me. Hi, Jennifer from Maryland.
Hi, Jennifer.
How you doing?
Are you? I'm great.
I'm fantastic. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I think you do a fabulous job. You keep everyone motivated. I'm going to keep it short and to the point, though, because I know we're going on 2 hours here.
Can you believe it? I know.
I believe it. I have a question about active orders in the back office.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
When my team is asking me, so I'm calling in for them, the dollar amount, they've all gotten the stair-step bonus. You know, they got in before the 31st. But the dollar amount indicates that it's a bronze package instead of a gold, or what's above gold? Platinum? No,
a silver.
titanium.
Silver.
My bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're correct.
No, silver's below. No. So bronze would be silver, silver would be gold. So anyway, the dollar amounts for their clicks are, still saying that it's the lower end package.
Okay, I think what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, and let me clear it up for you. Okay, the stair-step bonus is available to everybody. Okay, every single person has 7 days to make a decision to purchase traffic. And what this means is that, let's say that you buy a bronze package, what you receive is the bronze amount of clicks. Okay, you only get the bronze or base. Let's go the very beginning. Basic, $200, right? Basic is $200. So people buy basic and they get the 200 clicks. But the stair-step bonus is only related to where they can earn commission on. They don't get additional clicks. Okay, they only get the clicks they paid for, but the stair-step bonus now qualifies them at the next level to receive commissions. So now they're stair-stepped up. Okay, so they're at the bronze level of buying, but as far as receiving, they're now qualified to receive that next level, which would be bronze. Because the way the compensation model works, so like your people who are now at the basic level, if they go out there and they sell some bronze level, and they got the stair-step bonus, they're going to receive that bronze level commission. Remember that you can only receive the level at which you are currently qualified, right? And this is explained in the videos. Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense, Jennifer?
Yep, it makes perfect. Thank you. Yep.
Okay.
And then I don't want to call this a criticism, but I was talking to a couple members last night, and on the I don't know, is it the can't remember if it's the sales page, bridge page, there's a big red countdown timer that you only have 30 minutes in which to do this. And while I'm all about scarcity and, creating that urgency, I've been online for not quite 2 years. And to be honest with you, when someone has a countdown timer, I want them to stick to that. So when we have that up there, but it's on every time the person clicks on it, I feel like it's misleading. Does that make sense?
Well, it makes sense, and I would say that everyone has their own personal take on this stuff. And what I would recommend is that you focus on things that are expanding your business, because I would say that, and this is the truth, okay, and I'm not, invoking or I'm not being critical of you either, but I will say this, that there are people way smarter than me that put this stuff together. Okay, because you've been online for a couple of years, right? And you've got your unique experience online. That being said, there are 18 million people in North America. Those are our clients. And what I think doesn't really, it's what I think, but I defer to people who really have way more experience in the science and the methodology behind these sales funnels. I mean, these guys that put together these sales funnels for us, Jennifer, they go so far as to analyze where the human eyeball goes first. Okay, every single thing is tested: color, size of the font, position on the page. Is there a timer dropped in? Where is the buy now button? Animation of these things. These guys are brilliant, right? And this is science. There's no gambling and no experimenting here. And I will tell you personally, I'm much like you. There's a lot of things I'm like, for me, really? You want me to read an email you remember the old days? Remember the old days when it was a sales letter? You'd link on you'd go to a page and I would go, seriously? Do you really think I'm going to read 4,000 words on a page? I'm one of those guys. But that stuff worked. And people make millions. Hey, Barry. How you doing, man?
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Hey, Barry in Tucson. Sorry about that, buddy. I was blabbing about the business.
No problem, Barry. I heard you. I recognize your voice. I was just blabbing to Jennifer about what we like individually. That's cool. I get it. Man, I couldn't stand it. I remember when those long form sales letters, right? You'd see an offer, you'd click it on, and I would go, oh my God, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 words. It's going to take me all day. I don't give a rat's ass. Okay, and I used to say that to people, and then there were guys I know that made millions of dollars with those long form letters. So what do I know? All I know is that I'm having fun today and I'm rocking my pink headband. That's all I know.
Right on. I'm looking forward to seeing it tonight. Did you get my email or what I called it?
Yeah, remind me. Okay, what was it?
I called it, the last one I said I'm officially dubbing it the tweener because it's in between pink and purple.
Yes, it is a tweener. It is a tweener.
But I'm looking forward to seeing your official pink one tonight. But first of all, I want to shout out to Carlos and say congrats on that $2,000, buddy. You deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, I was sitting here. I didn't even hear you call me. I was sitting here blabbing to two buddies of mine about the business and trying to, I was running off like, diarrhea of the mouth, my mom used to say.
No problem. I'm trying to move through this. I'm working to move through our list, and we're coming up on 2 hours because I want people doing the thing, right? Hopefully, you guys who are waiting in the queue or you're listening to the radio show, hopefully you're sending these emails right now. Hopefully you're posting on Facebook right now. Hopefully you're getting busy on Twitter right now. You know, but I'm trying to move it through here, dude, so we can get to everybody. That's why I kind of surprised you there, Barry.
You bet. Well, peace. I'm out. You have a great day. We'll see you tonight.
Yes, we will. Barry from Tucson checking in, the guy with the pipes. Keep it moving here, 6634. Good morning. You're next up.
Hello, Joe.
Yes.
And
hello.
everyone in Traffic Authority.
Yes.
This is Latchman.
Latchman, how are
123. Very, very excited, very happy. I made a sale.
Yes, we heard about it. We had Carlos out here earlier today, and he mentioned it.
Yeah, he called me last night and said, "Hey, you know you made a sale." I said, "You're kidding." He said, "Check your back office." I said, "I will." I'm happy. I'm excited, and I tell you what, I'm so excited. I'm gonna take the rest of the day off. It's my anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
And happy anniversary. Yeah, thank you. And I'm gonna celebrate today. Me and my wife. We're gonna go out, take some Traffic Authority money, and eat out.
I love it. Well, congratulations. And don't you love it when your sponsor calls you and says, "Hey, man, you made some money. Take a look," right? You weren't even paying attention.
Well, I want to say it to everybody is that don't worry about the money. The money will come.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the next thing I want to say, this business reminds me of the old English proverb, and it says, you got a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I got to say. I know you're a very busy man, and I want to let you know that I'm very, very excited, very happy, and I'm going to be upgrading tonight.
Thank you very much. Latchman is going to be upgrading tonight. He is a guy, he got some points, right? He makes some commission, dollar for dollar. Every commission dollar is worth a point. That's the way it rolls, right? Every commission dollar is worth a point. And then when you buy traffic, $5 is worth a point. I love that, man. Congratulations to Latchman checking in. Carlos's guy. 3391, good morning. You're next up.
Good morning, Joe. This is Joe from California.
Hey, Joe. How are you today?
Good. The one thing I was mentioned earlier about people being busy, well, I started today walking and listening to the call.
Why not, huh?
So I'm getting healthy, except the call's going so long I'm getting tired of walking. Anyway,
I know we've been here for a couple hours, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's worth every minute. Go ahead.
Now, I have a quick question. I haven't sent this into support, but I mentioned, or earlier last week it might have been, they had something with the traffic stopping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, mine stopped, so should I send something into support?
All right, well, I got support on here right now, and traffic is flowing. It's like flowing today, like water over Niagara Falls. Traffic is flowing. Have you gone in to make sure that your traffic is not paused?
Yes, I checked that. It's running. It says running, but
okay. What's your username, Joe?
Joe Galucci.
Joe Galucci.
Gallucci. Joe the plumber.
Okay. I know you're Joe the plumber. I got that. Okay, I sent it in, Joe Galucci. I got it into the support desk for you right now. We talked about this on the webinar. We've talked about it on the radio show. I had Greg out here on Monday talking about the fact that there was a glitch in the delivery system on the traffic, and people were like, "Hey, man, my traffic isn't flowing." Well, get ready. If your traffic isn't flowing, it's only a matter of time. These guys have been working feverishly to clean up that glitch. As a matter of fact, as of yesterday afternoon, it had been cleaned up, and the company's delivering like 7 figures of clicks. So get ready, man. Get ready. 7300, you're next up in the queue. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Joe. This is Kenna from Washington.
Kenna, how are you today?
I'm just wonderful. Happy, beautiful day here. I'll make this quick because I had a question, but I figured it out on my own, but I didn't want to hang up. So
I love that. I love it when you figure it out on your own. That's my favorite thing. I love that.
So anyway, I just want to congratulate everybody out there who is making sales and moving forward, and I'm just learning so much here, and I believe I will be upgrading today because I want to get my hands on that new information.
Excellent choice, Kenna. And I have to think about a way to. I'm gonna have to think of. I don't know if I can get you guys more points for actually pressing one on the keypad of your phone. Because thank you for your contribution, right? You stuck around here, and the fact that you did have something you were dealing with, you figured it out on your own. It's like if give a Kenna a fish, and you'll feed her for today. If you teach Kenna to fish, she will eat fish for as much as she likes, right? So you figured it out. Congratulations. The results are usually there, Kenna.
And I love the comment. I love the tweener comment on your headband, because I say it's lavender, but that's a good one.
Well, tonight you're going to see some real pink headband, Kenna. Thank you very much for calling in today, though. I appreciate your patience.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, we got 8164. 8164, you're next. You hear a lot of background noise there. 8164, are you listening? Hello, 8164. 8164. Hello. I'm gonna have to put it. Enough of that. 8164. That was way too much background. Sounds like somebody's in a cafeteria there. 9362. You're next up. Good morning.
It's Jennifer again. I feel like I got cut off. I had one more question. Jennifer from Maryland.
Okay.
How you doing?
Your next question? I'm good. How are you doing? With your next question?
I'm great.
Mm-hmm.
The other question I have is, when will the capture page builder be available?
What a great question. And I wish I knew the exact date I can give you, but I will tell you this. That piece of the pie is a relatively big hunk, and there's something called the development team here. That development team sometimes has like 30 people on it, 25, 30 developers. They live as far away as Argentina and in Peru, and like this unbelievably gifted group of programmers work together in cyberspace. And I was on a meeting yesterday, and on the meeting it was revealed that the capture page builder is number one, and there has been at least one, maybe two guys who have been given that task exclusively. They don't do anything else except develop and finish the capture page builder. I'm thinking we're going to be seeing it soon. I want to tell you tomorrow. I want to tell you by Monday. But I know that when you got two geniuses who are only focused on this one piece, it's going to happen very, very quickly. And you'll be very, very happy when you see it. And you know what, Jennifer? Clearly you're somebody who has a bit more experience than me, right?
I don't know about that.
Well, I would go, why do I need a capture page builder? These guys have already built me some capture pages. Like, did you see the new one? The new one that Diamond Dave was talking about? There's a new capture page.
I'm using that one right now.
With all the motion?
Yeah, and actually, Kara, asked the question about, can I just add my link? Well, I didn't even think about it. I just, copied the link and added it, and it seems to be working. I've gotten 3 leads since last night, so.
Sweet.
And
listen,
that one?
And the comment that I know you asked me the question about, about the whole countdown timer and all that stuff. And, I hope you didn't take me, the wrong way. When I was talking about, for example, the long form sales pages, I hate long form.
No, when I get a long form sales page, I pretty much scroll to the bottom
and
find out what the price is. And if it's not a price I like, then I move on. But No, I get what you're saying. It is my personal preference, because when I'm sending out emails and everyone says, you only have 30 minutes, well, some people, it takes them a little bit longer to make a decision like that. So,
well, we give them another 30. If they go back again, they get another 30 minutes. I agree. I agree.
But these are, and this is one more question. Is one of my teammates is really, she just keeps asking me, well, what niche is this traffic geared toward? And I just keep saying it's people that are laser targeted for wanting to start a home-based business, period.
Correct.
But she wants to know if it's weight loss, or she's very, very into niches.
Well, it's again, is she Is she a retail customer of yours?
She is an all-in-person of mine.
Okay, so where our niche, okay, if you're marketing your Traffic Authority business, okay, the emails that come, okay, Traffic Authority, we are an email company, okay, we are big time, one of the biggest in the world with email. We know how to get email through, we know how to write copy, we know how to get people to click yes. These emails are driven towards anybody who's in the business opportunity sector, right? We're looking for people who are open to ways to create more income, period, end of story. That's the niche. That being said, earlier today I spoke with a woman who came out and asked a question. I can't remember what her name was, forgive me. Maybe it was Gina in Miami, Florida, wanted to know about niches. Okay, she wanted to know about retail. Okay, how does that really work? So if you're a person who's concerned about niches, they want to market to whatever. Maybe they go get a list of people who are in a Melaleuca business. I mean, you can really get clever. You can really find specific target marketing if you want to. But every single email that they get is going to be geared towards individual, because we send email. That's what we do. We're going to send email on your behalf. So we're sending email on your behalf or your friend on her behalf. And if your friend has a health and nutrition business and she selects, because remember, when you buy traffic, you tell Traffic Authority, where do you want us to point the click? Okay, somebody clicks, the click is like, it's like, hey, interested in making more money from home, click here. Well, that click could go to your health and nutrition business. It can go to your, okay, you understand? And so what happens then?
I understand, and I told her that, and if she wants to, I've even shown her how to edit the emails if that's something she wants to do.
Yeah, that's correct. And I know that people have specific things, right? I was recently working with a company that's in the essential oil business, and these essential oil people, they have blinders. This is all they know. This is all they want is health and wellness. They don't even care about making money, right? All they want is, give me my oils. And so I know that there are people out there that have a specific thing that they love. But at the same time, even the essential oil people, they're trying to build a business. So if we send clicks, if people are clicking and going to their essential oils page, I will tell you, in that company, that page is dry as a bone. If I send a click through Traffic Authority to that essential oil page, there's no reason for me to move. There's no countdown timer. There's no exciting offer. There's nothing. So when people say, all right, well, I'm going to buy this, I need clicks for my Melaleuca business, and I'm like, okay, cool, we're going to send the traffic to your Melaleuca page, but what does that page look like? Maybe you should really
No, you need to set up a really good for that one.
So you understand. So you get it, Jennifer.
No, of course I do. You need to set up an offer.
Right, correct.
I'm a Ryan Dice
and a lot
follower.
of people. Right. Okay, so you get it all. You know more than me, Jennifer. If you're a Ryan Dice follower.
I don't know about that.
Well, thank you very much, Jennifer. I appreciate you calling in a second time. Sorry I cut you off before.
That's no problem. Not a big deal. And have a fantastic day.
We will, and we'll talk to you soon. Jennifer, I'd like to hear from you. You're a very intelligent woman. I like your contributions. Okay, 9226. This is area code 847.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Freddie Trevino.
What's your name?
My name is Freddie Trevino from Chicago.
Freddie? Is this Southside Freddie?
Yes. No, that's actually my father.
That's your father?
That's my father, yes.
Well, how you doing, Freddie? Give your father my best. We had a guy calling in this morning, Orlando from Muncie, Indiana.
Yes,
he's your father's homeboy, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're both done. I'm under my father, and my father's under Orlando. But we both of us work with Orlando, though.
Awesome.
Make things bigger out over here.
Awesome. Thanks for calling, man. What can I do for you this morning?
Yes. Well, actually, I was calling in for my back. I wasn't able to get into my back office. But I think you guys were doing some updating. That's why I wasn't able to get into it. When I got home, when I got to my office right now, I actually was able to get into it again. So
sweet.
That answered my question.
All right, when you're in your back office, man, give yourself 3 points for listening to the radio show, okay?
Okay, for sure, yes. And then my father will when I see him a little while ago, he can tell you to say hello, and he'll for sure be on tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Freddie Jr. What can I call you, man? You're like Southside Freddie.
Yeah, Whatever you want. That's okay. And my father's listening, so he's listening right now. So
awesome. Hey, Southside Freddie, thanks for showing up here, Freddie Jr. Really appreciate it. And had Orlando checking in today from Muncie. Freddie, take it easy, okay?
All right, thank you too.
You're welcome, man. Talk to you next. Let's keep it moving here. 5339. You're next up. Hello.
Hey, Joe. You got Charles from PA. How you doing, buddy?
Charles, I'm doing great. How are you doing this morning? I mentioned you a little while ago.
Yeah, I heard you, buddy. You know, just in here driving a big truck, listening to the call. You know, I just want to encourage everybody to get the upgrade with the resellers because, I mean, the secret sauce that Vince revealed on those videos is absolutely incredible. I mean, he revealed some information that I've been looking to learn how to do for a long time, especially with the events and being able to invite like 500 people, click of one button. I mean, that information is just so powerful, and I encourage everybody to get it. You know, the contest is awesome. I mean, it's so laid out, man, with the check sheet and all for everything that we should be doing anyway, and you're going to reward people with iPads and stuff. And you know, I already won one of those, one of the first people to win an iPad. So, and the funny thing about that, Joe, I didn't even know it was going on. I was just doing what I was supposed to do anyway, and I was just purchasing the traffic package at the time. And the next day I'm listening to the replay, and I hear Doug Wellens mention my name, one of the top 3 winning an iPad. I jumped up in the air, and I was like, whoa, this is incredible. So, you know, I'm just enjoying the ride. I got a sale yesterday. You know, and I'm just excited, man. Awesome. You know, but I just wanted to share that with everybody, man. See you guys at the top.
See you at the top. Charles, thank you very much. Be careful driving out there. You're going to have the last word. He waited till the end, man. And thank you very much, Charles, for the patience that you showed. What a great morning. We've had Charles and Freddie and Jennifer twice, Kenna, Joe the plumber, this just in. Joe the plumber, if you're still online, this just in. I found an issue with Joe's order. Clogged on our end, cleaned up. He's back in the rotation. Traffic is flowing again. Barry in Tucson. Latchman. I mean, I can go on and on. Alexis in McAllen, Texas, checking in this morning. We had so many people. I got 3 pages. Natalie, thank you very much for jumping out here again. And Zach and Kara. Love you, Kara. All you guys, man. Kenneth, all the way to the very beginning. Jerry Nix, Holly showing up here. The list goes on and on. I want to thank everybody who took the time here this morning to join us on your traffic report. We'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go look on Facebook. The swipe file is there for you to send to your guest, to your list. Just send it, okay? Just do it. If you listen to today's radio show, you hear people over and over and over again who said, I just do the thing, and it's starting to happen. If today's your first day, if today's your first week, if today's your first month, welcome to the family. Welcome to the team. Just do the thing. We heard Kara said it takes her maybe an hour or 2 a day. That's it? Are you kidding me? You're talking somewhere between 5 and 10 hours a week, and money is flowing in, education is happening. It's just a crazy thing, man. Get that premium license, okay? Make sure you get that premium license, and do yourself a favor. Log into your back office, go to the Halloween contest, and give yourself 3 points for showing up here today on today's radio show. See you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Watch for the pink headband, you guys. And we'll be back tomorrow morning again at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on RadioLeverage.com. Make it a great day, everybody.